My best job didn't happen in my 20s and 30s. It happened at 50 when I finally found my voice and I realised I actually had something worth saying. Hi, I'm Jo. Welcome back to Rock Toy Drop. I didn't grow up thinking I'd be a mentor. I just worked for money, which gave me choices. But by 50, I'd done every job imaginable, and the hard ones, the messy ones, the ones no one else wanted to do, as well as starting and growing a caravan rental business. As time went on, I realised something very surprising, that I could speak with authority on life skills just because I'd lived my life, not because I was special, but because I understand about real work. I understand people, and I knew how to motivate them. And if you've watched my earlier videos, you'll know I've never imagined myself doing this kind of work. For years, I worked in a muscle factory, opening muscles day after day. I honestly thought that was all I was ever going to do. I didn't see myself as someone with a voice or any skills. I was just trying to get through life as you do. So stepping into a mentoring job at 50 was like stepping into a completely new world. At the same time as getting this job, I went back to study part-time and completed a diploma in career guidance, my first qualification since leaving school. It gave me confidence. It reminded me that I wasn't done yet. In fact, I was just getting started. The moment I knew I was a mentor, this is how it all happened. It actually started years earlier with my son. When he began his apprenticeship, the paperwork nearly broke him. I had to step up, or if I didn't, he wasn't going to be able to finish. So we worked through all of his study together, and he never once told me to bugger off, Mum. He finished, did all of his exams. He grew, and today, in his early 30s, he's a manager. That's when I realised I had a gift for helping people to succeed. This is a story about a young man who changed everything. One moment really sealed it for me. I was running a short motivation course for unemployed people. And on day one, this young man walked in with attitude, arms crossed, walls up. He was poisoning the room without saying a word. But by day two, something had shifted. He started listening. The group started pulling him in instead of pushing him out. And by day three, the end of the course, he was laughing, participating actually, and really enjoying himself. I sat down with him one on one and I learned the truth. He had never worked before. He'd spent years in his room gaming. He wasn't lazy, but he was actually quite smart. He just needed a help. He just needed someone to believe in him. So we built him a CV that showed his strengths. I contacted a local call centre and asked if they'd give him a chance. Before the interview, I arranged some smart clothes for him. He walked in looking confident, like a young man who finally believed in himself. He got the job, and he was brilliant at it. All those gaming skills, they transferred perfectly. Multitasking, quick decisions, handling multiple screens. A few weeks later, He came back to see me. He was a different person. He said something that I will never forget. I feel so proud of myself now. The other day, I met my grandma in town and we had a coffee. First time ever I've hung out with my grandma. And now when I walk down the street, I look at people with pride instead of burying my head in my hoodie with shame. That's when I knew a job just isn't about money, it's about dignity. You know that age isn't a setback. In fact, it can be your superpower. And I didn't learn that from a diploma or a course. I learned it from my son. He showed me my superpower without even realizing it. The ability to guide, to encourage and help someone believe in themselves. That moment changed the direction of my whole life and I didn't even realize it. And if you're watching this thinking, I don't know what my superpower is, trust me, you have one. It might be hidden in your everyday life. It might be something you've done 1,000 times without noticing. Or it might be something you haven't even stepped into yet. But it's there, believe me. And it's never too late to find it. If I can find mine at 50, you can find yours at any age. And here I am doing a YouTube video, which I would never have dreamed of. It's just something that I've enjoyed starting in my older years. I'm going to be 67 soon. And I hope it brings encouragement and joy to your day. Thanks for joining me today. Ciao for now.
Self-confidence is your superpower. Believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Face your fears, take risks, and embrace challenges. Every step forward builds your strength. Speak with conviction, act with purpose, and trust your abilities. Confidence is built through action. Stand tall, be bold, and let your inner strength shine. You've got this. Own your greatness.